In tonight's Military Watch, for nearly 5 years, the Gold Star family has been trying to find out exactly what happened in the last moments of their son's life. The staff sergeant was killed in 2010 while serving in Pakistan.
They didn't have any answers until they turned on News Channel 3, and that's when we took action to find the man sitting right next to their son the moment he died. Nadine Yanis has a story you'll see only right here on News Channel 3.
The red is the blood that was shed.
Outside this Virginia Beach home flies a flag.
The white was the purity of the sacrifice.
Which reads honor and remember.
The blue star for the service.
In memory of Mark Stetz Jr., an Army staff sergeant killed in Pakistan in 2010.
The gold star that's superimposed on it when we've lost him.
And his parents, who have been there since the day he was born, want more answers about the day he died.
I would like to go over there and see where he was killed. Could I do that? Probably not. I don't know that it would be safe. But that doesn't mean I still don't have that yearning.
The 39-year-old staff sergeant was there for only 3 months before a suicide bomber ran into his convoy, blowing up the SUV.
I thought, well, Lord, if he was doing such a good job, why did this have to happen?
3 Americans, including Mark, died. 2 survived. And ever since that day, these grieving parents have searched for those survivors who were there with their son as he took his last breath. It's been 5 years of countless Google searches and phone calls to Army officials, but the Stetz never got any answers. That was until Mark Sr. turned on News Channel 3 one Sunday night.
If I hadn't watched Channel 3 that night, it was gone.
The wounded warrior feels he's been targeted again.
We aired a story from North Carolina about a wounded warrior getting ripped off by a contractor. He had mentioned he was injured in a bombing in Pakistan in 2010.
We didn't see him until it was too late. He blew himself up, killed 3 of my guys, wounded myself and my sergeant major.
Mark Sr. knew this was the man he'd been looking for 5 years.
No DNA testing needed. That was him.
And News Channel 3 took action to bring Lieutenant Colonel Rob Pickell to Virginia Beach. Is this a big moment for you?
Yeah, it is.
Turns out he's been searching for the Stetz too.
I'm excited to finally meet Mark's dad though, and it is a little nerve-wracking though.
And that nervous anticipation built right up until Lieutenant Colonel Pickell got out of the car, walked up to the house, and rang the doorbell.
Hi, I'm Nancy.
Hi, I'm Rob.
Rob,
Nice
it's so good to meet you.
Soldier.
How you doing, sir? Good to meet you.
Bless you.
I want to first say how sorry I am for your guys' loss.
The Stetz will never get the answers as to why their son was murdered, but because of this moment, they will now know how.
Were you in PSYOPs?
No, I'm in Special Forces. I'm a Green Beret. It was a good mission. We were doing good work, and Mark and his guys were doing great things, trying to help the Frontier Corps get better at what they needed to do.
Never ever feel that you didn't do your job. Well, never ever. I mean, we loved our son. We loved the Army, and know that he was doing what he was asked to do. It was a tragedy, but we have to accept it, and we have.
This is not just about the loss of Mark, but there's other things that have happened that are positives, and getting to meet you was one of those.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad I finally got the opportunity to meet you guys.
Yeah. You were with our son. Though he's gone, we can sit there and say, you're here, and thankfully you are.
As a thank you, this grieving father gave a gift to the wounded warrior.
This is the one that I fly every day, and on special days like today, his personal flag is up. And I want, this is for you, because I know you're, with Mark, David, and Matthew, you're always going to remember him, you'll always honor him, and this is something tangible, and I want you to accept it from all of us. That bless you, and thank you for being a good leader that you are, and have a great future. 2
families brought together by death, now united by the memory of Staff Sergeant Mark Stetz Jr. In Virginia Beach, Nadine Yanis, News Channel 3.
You could see how they bonded instantly.
Yeah.
You know, it's so important to have that connection to another person because you and I couldn't have that connection with them. They could only have that with each other.
It's remarkable, and what's wonderful is tomorrow we're going to find out from Nadine how these two families are going to continue that bond. So this story isn't over yet. They're already making plans for the future.
Cannot wait for that.